Go into now. All right. So far, let's count the number of, you know that I'm teaching you the 10 form, Yang 10 form, which is a smaller, shorter version of the bigger form, Yang 24, which is what we also teach, and that was the first thing we learned was the 24. Then in, 50s is when the Yang 24 was formed, and in the early 2000 is when the 10 form was formed. So when Ken and I took Tai Chi 15, 20 years ago, all we could do was a 24. There was no 10. And then gradually with time, in the year 2000, the 10 form came along. But no matter what form we teach, it's always Yang style. So we remember that Yang style is always soft, it's always continuous, it's never abrupt, and neither is it angular, okay? So that is the biggest difference in the Yang and the Chen and the Wu and the Sun styles. The Yang style is the most popular worldwide that people do because of its softness and because it's more prevalent and more available by teachers and students. Okay? So I want to draw the similarities between our movements. So we started to list our movements and see how many we have. We know that we need to get to 10, okay? So we already know that we have commencing form. We also know that we have what? Repulsing of the monkey, okay? We know that we do it 2 times, we only count it once. And after we repulse the monkey, we go into a multitasking, which is called what? What am I doing? Brushing my knee. So commencing, repulsing, brushing your knee. That's 3 already. After we brush our knee, we're going to do another one, which is very simple. We're going to serve our friend a snack, which is called what? Part the wild horse's mane. Can you say that? Part the wild horse's mane. So that's one way of keeping it in your memory bank. So what is that, 4? Okay, that's 4. Today we learned what? Grasping of the bird's tail, so that's 5. But we also did this in our warm-ups. What is that? Kick out. Okay, so that's 6. And we also did this in our warm-ups, which is golden cockerel. That's 7. All we need to know now is 8, 9, and 10. Cloud hands, apparent closing and closing form. Yeah, cloud hands, apparent closing and closing form. So this is not quite halfway through. So we want to be able to cover all that, but I want you to be able to, as you acquire new movements, not to forget the ones that you learned so well. So it's your whole repertoire of movements that you have to continually carry in your mind, carry in your body. All right. So we're looking at similarities. We said that, I'll start with something simple. When we part the horse's mane, we know that we do it on both sides. One hand, the right hand centers, and the other hand stays to our side. We know that we can't keep it down there. We know we can't keep it up there. We know that we need to keep that forward hand or advancing hand in the middle, almost slightly below eye level. At eye level and then slightly down. Never further down because that will get us out of our Tai Chi posture. Never further up because that would then keep our silver thread from keeping us upright, okay? So can you show me, doesn't matter if it's a left hand or the right hand, but you can start with me with the right hand on the bottom, holding your ball. The right hand advances and it's going to serve the snack to the friend that's standing right in front of you. The other hand is cocked to your waist. Come back to your ball, right hand on the bottom. We said the bottom hand advances. That means it's going to be going outward. We never do the top hand advances. It looks awkward, it feels awkward. So we're here holding our ball with the right hand on the bottom, 2 inches below your navel. When you part the wild horse's mane, you come out with your right hand, you center it towards your body, you look and serve that snack to the person in front of you. You come back, try it again, and this time take special care of what the left hand is doing. We know, and you can do it with me while I'm talking, that the advancing or bottom hand centers our body and serves the snack, but the other hand has a big job in that it has to sit to the side of our hip. One more time, right hand on the bottom. Good ball now, okay? Good sized ball. Surely your top hand should be a little higher. Okay, a little bit down. A little bit up. Halfway, yep. Okay, and then the bottom hand a little bit down. 2 inches, yep. Okay. So the right hand or bottom hand advances as if it were serving a snack. The other hand sits to the side of your hip or thigh. All right? Now, the left hand holds the ball on the bottom, and the right hand holds the top. And you're getting a mirror from me, okay? So listen to the directions, okay? So now your left hand is holding the bottom of the ball, the right hand on the top. The bottom hand, no matter which hand it is the advancing hand. If so, then serve your snack to your friend in front of you, and the other hand cocked to the hip. Then make your ball. The right hand now holds the bottom. You're going to serve your snack because you know that the bottom hand advances and you need to get it at eye level in your center, and the other hand is cocked to the side, a little lower, Karen, yeah, a little lower, 2 inches below 2 or 3 inches below your waist or at your hip. Right hand then becomes the top of the ball. Left hand or bottom hand advances, other hand to your hip. Serve your snack. You can't serve your snack when you're looking at the snack in front of you. It's falling off. You've got to serve it to him. You've got to cock that hand. We'll work on that one now. Left hand on the top of the ball, right hand on the bottom. We're going to center and serve that snack eye level to the person by saying, here it is. Right hand on the top, left hand on the bottom. Bottom hand advances as if it were serving a snack at eye level and saying, here it is. So what am I doing? Put your hands down now. So what am I doing? I want to show you my hand, okay? So I'm serving my snack to the middle or front of the person, but I'm saying, here it is. I'm using this motion. Can you just twist your wrist to say, here it is. That's your finishing motion. And that's what makes it nice. Okay?
What's happening? If I stayed here and I didn't, I would only be here. But because my upper part of my body starts to do this, then you're going to be okay. Verse says, if you come out while you're standing static and you start to do it out here, if I go this way, I'm out here. That's not where you want to be. Okay, you want to use your force coming from underneath here, coming up and around, and at the same time you're going to learn how to turn your waist. And that gets the full force of what we're trying to teach you. Movement of power from the central parts of your body out to the periphery. And then you come back in, bring everything from the periphery back to the center part of your body. As you get ready to go and do it again, you're cocked, just like a rubber band, and you're ready to come out and let go. Okay?
You can work on that, and then we'll try to perfect it. So the similarities now between 3 movements. We looked at parting the wild horse's mane. We're going to look now at the one we just learned today, grasping of the bird's tail. We know that when we grasp the bird's tail, we're coming out and to the side to make an L. That's a given. But we also now know that the bottom hand has our advancing hand. This is the hand that's going to push my opponent away. I step out, I push him away. Here again, it's centered to my body, about eye level, slightly down. It's not down here. We're getting him at his chest, at least, okay? Pushing him away. But this time we're not serving a snack. We're pushing using the brunt of our hand. So therefore, the palm is continually facing us. But the movement remains ongoing. We can't just push him. We're going to have to flip him. But when we push him, and we're squared, hips and waist are squared to that outward brunted hand,